Hey everybody, and welcome back to more Europa Universalis 4. On the last episode, we ended the war on the Great Horde again because I didn't save like a doofy doof. But we took these two provinces. We're still working on coring them. They're almost done. We figured out that Hungary only has 5,000 risen men at the current moment in time. We think it's weird, and that's weird. Bohemia became the papacy guy, and then he excommunicated me for some reason. Don't know why. But that was cool, I guess. That was just nice. We're working on trying to actually become friends with Muscovy to kind of grow their might against Novgorod. Right now, the scale used to be in favor of Muscovy. Now it's definitely in favor of Novgorod. So we kind of gotta get in there and mess everything up again. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it this episode with, I'm believing, a declaration of war against Odiev to pull Novgorod in against us, but pull Sweden on our side because now they have the 10 favors. So now if we pull off Theodore, we have to end the war with Odiev very, 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 very quickly. I'm talking possibly loans being taken out. Yeah, probably definitely loans being taken out in this war. I would have wanted for overextension to go down so our corruption would start to go down. But you can't have everything you want, and we're definitely getting to the point where Sweden is trying to get away from us, especially at the excommunication. Dropping by 50, the dynasty losing the election, all that stuff is really affecting our relations with them. So, I just don't want to get stuck in a situation where we end up losing Sweden before we're able to do anything to really harm Novgorod. Because that's the goal. Destroying Novgorod is 100% the goal of the war. Though I'm saying it's Odiev, Novgorod. But like I said before, I wonder if declaring war on Odiev and calling Novgorod in as a co-belligerent would fire the event to ask Sweden for help before me sending their request for help. And I don't know. And so yeah, I don't really want to play around with it and test it. Because I don't want to lose because I'm being stupid and just won't declare the dang war. Sorry for that little cut off there, guys. And I went to go read up on the wiki for a second to see which one would fire first. And it all shows the point toward I'm sending a letter to Sweden before Odiev even knows I'm declaring war and getting Novgorod in. So by doing this, I know I'm also pulling in the Great Horde. But then Sweden joins my side. Great Horde joins the enemy side. Novgorod joins Odiev's side. And basically Sweden will hopefully begin to target Beluzuru and Novgorod. I need to find their capital. I'm going to put this for Sweden to go take, basically. And like I said, I also know that I'm declaring war on the Great Horde, but that really doesn't matter to me. As a rain. Hey, Bohemia! See, but why'd you put it on me in the first place? I don't understand. I don't fully understand. But I will try to improve relations with you, and I'm definitely going to put a claim on something of yours. And this war, yeah, will definitely pull us together. And there we go. Sweden is starting to pull their men together into Novgorod. Novgorod, I mean, Novgorod's powerful, but I don't think they're that powerful to survive against Sweden, Poland, Lithuania, all the combined might, basically, that they're going to have to. fight on? Still reports. We have lost the effects. We were in that Pomeranian embraced the Renaissance, which is something I wish I could do, but I am too big and too far away from the source. But that's fine. You know, I don't need to embrace it. So basically, with 19,000 men, I'm going to go to attack the Great Horde. The Great Horde has 0 men and 0 horses at the current moment. I think they have ships? No. They literally have nothing. So I think with 19,000 men, I'll really be able to do some damage, which will be all good things. And with the looting, we should be able to make more money. But another thing I'm going to do is I am definitely going to raise war taxes. I know it cost me this. It doesn't really provide too many benefits, but it provides enough to be considered useful. So, where's your capital? That's the capital. Oh, they have insulted us. Nice. So they're not fighting battles. I don't have to influence them anymore. I could pull back the guys off of Sweden. I definitely want to look around for future like vassalized movements. I think Trebizond will be one. So let's start talking to them. You know, let's see if we can sweeten them up, butter them up, sweeten them up. Yeah, sweeten them up like a bag of honey. A bag of honey. What am I talking about? I worry about myself sometimes. Don't worry. He's probably a heretic. Gain 500. No, he's probably doctrine of particular judgment. Yeah, gain the reform desire. I think I want to become Protestant. Still not sure. It depends on how Catholic my nation is at the time. I'll take a loan out. Or did I just redo the loan? I just redid my old loan. Okay. I thought I took another one out. Either way, it would really be no big deal. I would not care in the slightest. Circassia is at war with Genoa now. Genoa's trying to take this place. Why is Genoa worried about the steppes? I would be very much worried about the fact that Castile is gaining a lot of power. These two are not particularly happy with the war. Possibly because they used to be former Great Horde lands. But if they rise up, I mean, I'll deal with 16,000 rebels pretty easily, I'd like to think. Even if they take these 2 lands back, it's no big deal. Which is why I'm kind of bringing everybody down here. Kind of having everyone circle around, take as many territories as I can off their hands. And thereby weakening their power and their might and all that good stuff. So they are going to Cuban, which I can't get to from here. But then, I mean, they're gonna try to get to the I see where we're going. It doesn't really look like any fights have broken out. Besides, yeah, 18k versus the 8,000 for the very first fight of the war. And as a co-belligerent, I can mess up Novgorod just as much as I can mess up Odiev. So it's pretty helpful. And I will definitely be spending, you know, basically whatever I have to get what I want. I don't. The new seat of a car. No, that's not worth it. Where are you going? Kabardia. I can't speak, man. I don't know what language this is. Karelia came under the. Well, oh, Sweden. Sweden really just made a rush for the capital. Okay, that's whatever. It's pretty sweet. I mean, it's a fight I don't necessarily want to fight, but oh, please tell me I caught you. 14th and the 11th, finally. I could deal with the freaking golden horde. Now they're running up here. Run away! I think they would actually offer me military access. Yeah, they would. Because of how much I improve with them. How nice of you. You guys get up here. Because after we take this fort, all of the lands kind of become open. Marriage. Oh. No, we need that. I don't quite know why at this point, but I feel as though we need it. White Karelia came under the province of Novgorod. That's fine. I mean, guys, the Imperial has acted a Roman reform. That's pretty sweet. How much is this? 826. All right, I could do that. Another idea group, and I will definitely make an admin one because we always have leftover admin ideas. Oh, religious unity goes down, national unrest, tolerance of politics, here's separatism, -10, max. That is very good. Humanist is already looking pretty good. This would be pretty good actually too, especially if I was going to be Protestant being a powerhouse and being able to hey, you're Sunni, declare war, you're Orthodox, declare war, you're Catholic, declare. I mean, I would kick Batootie with religious. At the start it wouldn't be that good, but it would definitely be that good by the time the ending came. Innovative is, I mean, it's okay. Administrative has a lot of stuff I wouldn't use in it. Expansion has a lot of stuff I definitely wouldn't use in it. Economic has a bunch of stuff that I probably actually would use. I think humanist though, -25%, -2, +2 tolerance, -10 severance, +2 cultures, +30% improved relations. And the idea cost goes down. So yeah, I'm thinking humanist might be the way to go about it. Let it slide or fight it. No, just let it slide. It's not worth the fight, man. Why can't you go anywhere? Okay, well at least get up to Lower Don. I'm guessing we lost yeah. We lost access to that part of the world. That's fine. Lithuania has military tech 7. I'm jealous. Crimean separatists are getting up there. Finally won the siege of freaking Luki. Took me long enough. Took me long enough. I really doubt you still have 5,000 men. It's been too long. Oh, the Ottomans actually finally taking over Karaman. Wow, they actually like me. That would be a really weird alliance. But kind of interested in making that a reality. Nice. With that one conquered, now we can start moving up. We can give a bunch of stuff back to Livonia too, which is what I would really be interested in doing. And now with Lithuania kind of done being focused on one particular target over there. 2.44. I mean, I kind of can't afford them, but I kind of can, so I'm gonna try. Oh, Crimea is like back to full force, and Circassia went back to being tiny. Gazaguk is freaking huge. They're allied with the Ottomans. That's probably why they're pretty impressive. They did it. I mean, the Grey Horde's basically gonna be wiped. Wiped off. Off of the face of the planet. Because I'm pretty sure this, and this is all Livonian. Was all Livonian. Yeah, it's all Livonian. So they took a lot of Livonian land that they probably shouldn't have. This one's going to be taken soon, which will be even better. I just have to keep the eyes on the prize and remember that Odiev is basically not the main one out of the war. But the Great Horde's basically defeated, so we can definitely get them out. Piece them out. I'm thinking give even more back. Revoke your cores on our territories and such. And I can make them give land, but I'm gonna be taking. I want to take a good amount of land elsewhere. Hold on. I want to know where this country, Astrakhan and Nizhny Novgorod. Those are cost. Actually, these are all costly in terms of Diplo, but these ones aren't. These aren't either. These all give me 5 though. Alright, we'll do that. And then we'll do... No. Keep seeing Cosmogooks. Keep seeing them. Just stop seeing them as a rival because you will never win. And then give me all the money that you can. That brings up to 100. So it's really not much. I was thinking about releasing nations, but it's not worthwhile. I don't want to spend any Diplo whatsoever. So, the fact that I couldn't get lands back, I'm not too upset about. Diplo annexation calls down, or should I just wait until this becomes available? At minus 36%, I am just going to get the idea, which actually got me production efficiency as well. And then soon I'll have better idea groups that allow me to do more. Sweden's kind of getting messed up in this war. But I'm not. So there's that. Beluzuru, are you done? Do you want out? You do want out. Kind of. Would you be my vassal to get out? I really don't want that. Would you be... Yeah, I could just force you to be Catholic. That would actually be pretty sweet, yeah. You don't have to give up anything, and I really don't want your land. Because I can't make it course. So I really don't care. And you're not trying to mess up, but I do want to get more war score against you, so you will accept some of my stuff. Alright, I'm going to have multiple different risings soon, so I'm going to pull these guys back down from the north. Keep 19,000. They're all over Sweden right now, so I'm not entirely worried about my lands being invaded. I just want to upset the balance, because after this war I'm hoping just revolution after revolution rises and destroys the country from within. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. I like it. I like the thought of a country being ripped apart from the inside due to their own biggity. Due to being bigger than they would want. Brandenburg declared war on Pomerania. Is that a good choice? I mean, yeah, that's actually pretty, and they're pretty evenly powered. I want to see how that goes actually, because I know that's a Brandenburgian core, right? Now it's just a claim. It used to be a core. Beluzuru once out of the war. I want to know how many men they're actually contributing to the fight up here. 8,000 is what it looks like, but that's 8,000 men I will no longer have to fight. I could only get 44 ducats. It would. See, it's not worth it. I won't get anything. I don't want to end a rivalry between people who I want to continue to be fighting all the time. So they'll be force religion and give me their money, and yeah. That's good enough for me. But now they're gonna have some problems in the fact that half their provinces are still Orthodox. So there's a group down there. We got the siege of whatever. Yeah. So at least Lithuania has helped me try to basically clear out this little part down here. Sweden, I want to do exactly what they're doing, which is defend their main homelands, because I mean I don't want them piecing out in a separate piece because they get scared on me. That would just be pretty bad. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You gotta be in this war with me till the very end. You're in a coalition against Novgorod. Actually, could I have I could have joined the coalition and then fought, and I would have put in Riga, Yaroslav, and Rostov, who are actually all free of the Great Horde, which I didn't know. Didn't even think about it. Did not even begin to think about it at all. So that's cool. That's something I wanted to happen. Whatever. I mean, it doesn't affect it too much because I mean it would just bring more people into the war, which like it would definitely hurt. It would definitely help. It would help more computers than I think it would hurt. And a coalition, you can. I don't think you can really take land. You can more so just release nations and break apart the land easier. So I don't wanna push everything too far. Where's Sweden? How many? Hold on. So you have 14. You have 7. Do you only really have 21,000 men at the current moment, Sweden? Because that's pretty good for me. Because I don't want them to be stronger than me. 32,000 about. So they have this 16. Oh, they have 9 right here. Okay. So they still have a good amount of standing men. I just like the fact that now they're at war. And with me putting the slot at the end of the war to rival Novgorod, I don't think Sweden will want to be friends with them after the war, which will be pretty fantastic for me. Because then Sweden will be all mine, and I won't have to share them with Novgorod. And Novgorod will have to go to war with Muscovy by themselves, which will be even better. Slowly but surely, we're taking back the lands we need to take back. I will spend the 50 to do it for 2 years. Because you're talking, we're gaining 8 for 12 months a year. That's a number. Yeah. 96. That's 96. So then you're doing that for 2 years. Yeah, you're making more than what you're losing. You are losing short term, but you're getting a lot more long term. If that makes any sense to people who enjoy math and such. I may have to get out of the sport sooner rather than later. But the occupations seem to not be that bad. I knew that would happen. I didn't want that to happen. Hungary, please tell me you have more men than 5,000 now. No, they're just keeping a standing army of 5,000 men. Doesn't even look like they're building more. They just have 5,000. Hold on. Nobles allied with foreign power. The nobility was fully subjugated. No, it's not fully subjugated during this age. Nobles could and did strike independent alliances with foreign princes. The crowns of Europe might not have liked it, but they were normally hard-pressed to prevent these kinds of activities. They will pay. We'll deal with them later. Lose prestige to gain the loyalty. Let king intimidate them. Lose 5 prestige to gain. So instead of losing 15, I'll lose 5. Okay. I could do that. 5 prestige isn't nothing. I just took like 7 off of Beluzu. 7 or 8 off of Beluzu. Beluzuru. Below 0. As I call it. Did I just improve with you? No. I'll improve with you. I want the Crimeans to rise up, but it looks like Kiev's gonna rise up first. It's like a race. Who's gonna rise up? Who's gonna rise up against us? Peace treaty. They want to give more back to Muscovy than they would to the Livonian Order, and I find that completely unacceptable. I want Livonian Order to grow to the strength that it used to be. And then, I mean, I want you to release Pskov. Ooh, and Tver, actually. I don't think that actually weakens them much, though. I mean, that would weaken them, but that would also feel like grow Muscovy to be too strong. I don't want Reziv to go back. I don't want Tver to go back. And I don't want that one to go back. I will give them Topma, Kostroma. I'll give them Utsyug. Should I give them that a little bit? I mean, that's 5 provinces. That might grow them strong enough to be able to defeat Novgorod in upcoming wars, though, and that is a problem. So you know what? I will get rid of I'll get rid of Topma. I'll get rid of Vologda. And in turn, I think I want you to release Tver. I want them to release Pskov too, so I have to somehow get this down even further. And the only way, I mean, well, that's getting rid of more from Muscovy. Get rid of Kostroma, and then would you release? No. Alright, get rid of Solgotsa, and you'd release Pskov as well as Tver. And I mean, yeah, you would form, but I don't think Sweden's gonna get mad at me for this. They won't accept it, but that's what I want. I want 100%. That's what I want. That's what I want. And I'm gonna have to take this area to get it. Probably this area up here a little bit as well. If I'm making them return course from that area. I don't know. This episode might be a little longer than I originally intended, because I knew this war would be a big war, and I knew it would be kind of a, I don't want to say like a defining war, but it's definitely, this war definitely matters. It's definitely going to mess with how we continue from here. And it's going to be shifting the power from Novgorod to Muscovy, I think, and then we're gonna have to direct it back in favor of Novgorod, then back in favor. Russia's gonna be very hard to stabilize while we aren't the Commonwealth. I think that's something that we're gonna have to deal with, and it's a bit difficult to deal with that as of right now. Oh no, my king died. But we got a Habsburg. Habsburg is cruel. And we can take Neumark. Alright, I think I'm going to end this one here, guys. There's just too much war going on to be able to finish this in one episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below. Comment what you want to see in future episodes, who you think would be good to attack. If you have any hints, tips, or tricks, any of that, please leave them down below. Subscribe to stay updated on what's going on. Until next time, guys, goodbye.